I'm super excited about this new attachment for my Bosch Universal Plus mixer, and I can't wait to unbox it with you. Hey friends, it's Barbara Sue at Kowalski Mountain, and welcome back to the homestead. Now I am super excited about this box. I have been waiting for this accessory to my Universal Plus mixer, and I'm super excited that it finally arrived. Now let's unbox it together and see what I got. Thank you for your purchase. Oh my gosh, look at here. It is the Bosch Ice Cream Maker that goes to my Universal Plus mixer. Now I reached out to my rep for Nutramill and wanted to know if there was a way that I could get a discount to purchase an accessory. And I told her I was interested in the ice cream maker. And Lauren was kind enough to stick it in the mail for me. So I'm super excited to give this a try. Now, as you know, we're milking 2 cows right now, and if we can make a sweet ice cream treat, even better. Now there's more in this box. Let's see what it is. Oh! I had no idea this was gonna be here. This is a waffle cone maker. Oh my gosh. And they also sent me some ice cream mixes. So there's a very vanilla. Trouble is excited. He wants some ice cream too. A strawberry mix and a Dutch chocolate. Now I can't say I've ever made ice cream with a mix, but we'll give it a try. I can see there's one more thing in this box. Here we go. This is a, can't tell what this is.
Cover.
I knew it was a cover. Thank you.
Swim cap.
But I don't know what it goes to. Like, this is too small to go on my...
Universal bowl.
This won't fit my bowl. I wonder if it fits the ice cream maker. This is a cover. I bet it fits the ice cream maker. This is a huge surprise to me. I did not know the waffle cone maker was going to be in this box, because this is what we had talked about. So thank you, Lauren, for these great gifts. Now, of course, I can't wait to make some ice cream with waffle cones and check it out. Now let's go ahead and look at what's in this box. So the ice cream maker comes with the owner's manual and recipes, which I was kind of counting on the recipes. Now I have an ice cream maker and some recipes that I use, but this is a small bowl. This makes 1.5 quarts of ice cream, which for our cows, I think that's plenty, and then we can have the flavors we like. Now Philip can't wait for me to make some mint chocolate chip ice cream, and I'm kind of just a chocolate chip kind of girl. So actually I wanted to try to make like a mocha chocolate chip ice cream. Now with the smaller quantities, I don't feel guilty about making my favorite kind. All right, let's see what's in here. So this is the ice cream maker. And this is actually going to fit inside of my Bosch Universal Plus mixing bowl. Oh gosh, this goes over the center. I didn't even think of that. And, oh yeah, it's a little teeny bit of ice cream. Let's see if this lid fits it. Perfect. So I think that would be useful if you needed to chill your ice cream, and you can also store it right in this bowl. Center. There, and And here's the churn part that goes in it. Now this is more like a traditional ice cream maker. You put the ice and the rock salt right in your Universal Plus mixer bowl, and then you turn on the motor and you let it churn that way. Now it says this can make ice cream in about 20 minutes, so we'll see if it's quick and efficient like that.
I'll let you know in 25 minutes.
25 minutes. Now also, I'm so excited to try this, a waffle cone maker. I didn't even know there was such a thing as a waffle cone maker. Oh, this is for shaping your cones. I'm sure that's what this does. Let's check it out.
You didn't see them do that in the store?
No.
They make them flat, then they curl them, they set them, and then they form them.
I never watched them make these. So here's your mold. Oh, this is so cute. I'll have to look at the instructions to see. Oh. I'm very messy with my unboxing video. I've got boxes and plastic all over the place. So this does come with the waffle cone maker guide, and it does have some recipes in it. You can add cinnamon or vanilla to your waffle cones. Perfect. Awesome. Now that we see what's in the box, I cannot wait to go ahead and make my first batch of ice cream. Now I will confess I actually already got all the ingredients, so I would be ready when this arrived. I can hardly wait to give it a try. And of course, I'm going to bring you along. So let's check it out and see how it works. Alright, so let's go ahead and make some ice cream. Now I have a confession. I've already made ice cream in this about 3 times, and I really wanted to know what I was doing. Now this is good for your Universal Plus mixer and the Artiste. Now I've done several different recipes. I've done a very simple recipe, which just is a chill ice cream, and then I've also made a cooked batter ice cream, and today I'm actually going to be making a recipe straight out of the user's manual. So this is the Nutramill Ice Cream Maker manual that it comes with. And I decided that I would make the honeycomb ice cream. Now we have bees here at Kowalski Mountain, and we have a lot of honey, and I thought it would be a great way to combine our interests and make a sweet ice cream. Now I am doing one thing different than the recipe. I doubled it. The recipe calls for 1 cup of whole milk and 1 cup of heavy cream. And that's not very much ice cream. So I went ahead and I doubled the ice cream. Now I've already done all the mixing and cooking of the ice cream. This is a cooked batter recipe. It has eggs in it. And I went ahead and did that earlier today, and I used the little lid that was sent to me, which worked perfectly in the freezer, by the way, and I chilled the ice cream in the churning bowl, so everything is cold to start with. Now we're going to go ahead and put the churn right into the Bosch mixer. Now this is the churn. It comes with a churning stick, and then this is the lid, and this just fits together much like most of the other Bosch attachments. Everything just kind of clicks in. Now this goes right down in, and then you want to make sure that these click in. That keeps the whole unit from turning. Now I'm going to do one little step. I'm going to go ahead and put this cover on. That way I don't get any ice or salt in my ice cream. I wanted to give you an idea of how much ice it takes to make ice cream in this mixer. And this is 5.6 pounds of ice. And we're going to see how much we need. Now usually when I'm putting ice in here, I keep the lid on just to keep the ice out of the bowl, but this works perfect, and then I have full access to putting ice in properly. Now one of the keys to making ice cream is keeping everything cold, and your ice cream salt or your rock salt helps do that. And we're going to keep layering the ice. So now that I've got my ice in, I'm going to go ahead and take off my little cover. Again, being careful not to get any salt. I don't want any salt in my ice cream. I'll put this back in here and put this together. Now that's all there is to it. We're going to go ahead and turn this on and let it churn. Now let's go ahead and note the time. It's 3:14 p.m. And I put this mixer on level 3. Now hopefully you can hear me still. Now this honeycomb ice cream has a honeycomb candy that goes in it. And I made that earlier today. Now I also made a substitution in this recipe. This recipe calls for corn syrup, and I prefer to use honey instead of corn syrup. So I did a 1-to-1 substitution with the corn syrup and the honey. Now I need to chip this up so that I can put it in the ice cream. We're 10 minutes in, so let's take a peek. Now we're 20 minutes into the ice cream making, and on the box it says that you can make ice cream in 20 minutes. So let's go ahead and see where we are at 20 minutes. Now it's definitely at a really soft serve potential, and it tastes delicious, but let's let it go a little bit longer. Now I did measure out 1 more pound of ice, so we're up to a little over 6 pounds of ice right now. Now we don't have any air conditioning in here, so it is warm in here. It's about 85 degrees here in the house right now. So in your kitchen, you might not need as much ice as I do because your home is already cooler. The hardest thing I've had with this ice cream maker is knowing when the ice cream is done. And I happen to see some ice cream coming up the side. So you can see the ice cream right in there. So let's go ahead and take a peek. Now that's definitely soft serve. I want to see if I can get it a little bit more. Now I only have it on 2 right now because I don't want all that ice cream overflowing. And just for a timestamp, it's 3:40. So the ice cream is overflowing, so I want to go ahead and stop. I don't want to waste it. It's a really nice soft serve. Now we're going to put this in the freezer and let it firm up. Now you could definitely store the ice cream right in the bowl. That's what the little cover's for. But I'm going to go ahead and dump it into a loaf pan. This makes it really easy to store flat in the freezer, easy to scoop out. Now you can see it's much thicker at the bottom. And even around the sides of the center horn, it's very thick right there. See, I want you to see this coming off the bottom. So good. Let's go ahead and get this covered up and get it in the freezer. Hey friends, I am back. Now it's actually been a couple of days since I made the ice cream, and we had a storm come in which I kind of shut down. But I have a confession. The main reason I waited to make the ice cream cones was because I needed an egg. I have probably almost 50 chickens here on this farm, but only 2 hens are laying. Everything else are juvenile chickens. So I only get 2 eggs at a day at most, and I didn't have another one. So I had to wait for another egg, which I finally got one. Now I've made up the batter. Now this is the Nutramill waffle cone maker, which was also complimentary from Nutramill, and I'm using the recipe inside with the ice cream maker. It has an option of adding cinnamon or vanilla to the mix. I added some vanilla, and right now I'm letting this preheat. Now I am making my waffle cones with my fresh milled flour, and I used soft white wheat berries. Now the recipe calls for 2/3 cup of flour. Now I did add some extra, and to be honest I dumped it in, but I would say around an additional third, maybe even just a little bit more, to give it a thicker consistency, because I thought it was way too watery. And if you're working with fresh milled flour, you know you usually have to adjust them a little bit up. So that's what I did using the fresh milled flour. And I'm still waiting for this to preheat, and once it's ready, we're gonna make a waffle cone. Well, this has been preheating for several minutes. I would say probably close to 5 minutes. It's still not green. I'm going to go ahead and hope it works. Now I did put a little bit of spray on the plates, and I'm going to measure out 1/4 cup of my mix. we're going to see how the RV is not level. Now it says those are going to cook for 2 minutes. Now it would be nice to actually have more than one of these cones. Just so you could leave it in here till it cools. Now I'm really trying to seal the edge. Well, I still haven't gotten a green light on this. But I'm going to go ahead and keep trying. It's been preheating for quite a while. And I'm going to cook this one a little bit longer. Now the first one, it's way too soft. It would not work for an ice cream cone. Tastes really good though.
Those really smell good.
I'm glad that they smell good.
Wrapping making sandwiches with those. Wow. That smells like I'm in a bakery.
The bowl worked a lot easier. Now, one trouble I'm having is that where I used the water to seal the edge, that is soft. The rest of the waffle cone is crunchy, but it's soft where I sealed the edge. So I'm going to let that sit a little longer. Now the bowl looks beautiful, although I'm a little worried it's going to get soggy in here. Now you do have a hole at the bottom of your ice cream cone. And I have some mini marshmallows for that. I just push them in, and that should keep it from leaking. This is much better. This is definitely taking some practice to get the technique. Here is my ice cream. Now this is the honeycomb ice cream from the Nutramill Ice Cream Maker's recipe. It is so good. Now the honeycomb stuff, that's a little weird. I actually really like the taste of it, but I can feel in my mouth with my dental work that I probably shouldn't be eating it. But the ice cream has a super great custardy flavor, and it's awesome. Whoops, I'm dripping. Now the waffle cone maker, that definitely takes some practice. I did not master it in the couple that I made. So good. Now this video got a little bit long, so I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a full review video on the Nutramill Ice Cream Maker, because I want to really put some thought into it, and I want to give you a really good, honest review of what I thought about it. But for today, we've done the unboxing, we've made our ice cream, and let me tell you, I will tell you I'm in love with it. I can see ice cream on a regular basis at our house. Well, friends, be sure to come back in a couple of weeks and I will do the full review video. As always, I really appreciate you watching, especially to the very end. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit that button. We'd love you to be a part of the Kowalski Mountain family. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.